Alright, so it's been, actually it's been 48 hours since I threw the pour patch on. I just took the clamps off here. They held on pretty good. You can see where the clamps were really on tight, the whole thing stuck, which is probably just for the best, really. I think the only downside to using pour patch and the way I did this is that if I ever do need to get in here again, which I really don't think I will need to, but if I do, it would certainly be a pain. Like, there's a good chance I'd rip this, because that's just how strong pour patch is. If you haven't used this stuff yourself, I mean, I can really attest that it's good stuff. If I ever needed to do anything, any kind of adhesive like this, anything to patch, I would always use pour patch. It's definitely a nice relief now that this is all fixed up. I don't have to worry about it. At this point, the only thing I really need to do is actually find some glue to glue this back. I suppose I don't really need to glue it too much back down, but probably get a little bit of glue to glue back down on this. I'm going to probably get rid of the little bit of rusty stuff right here. But yeah, I just need some glue to glue the carpeting back down. So I've got the hardtop on the Jeep now. It's been on here about a week. As far as the railings go, they went on pretty good. I used some Elmer's glue on the bottom there to try and keep it a stick, and I should have given a little bit more time, tried to get it on a little bit more even, but other than that, it came on good. It's been on strong. I mean, I really can't complain. Like I said, I've been driving out for a week and a half, so no problems. It's strong as ever. Actually, this side came out a lot nicer too, which was the side I focused more on with the Elmer's glue, and it came out nice. The hinges, I had to replace the screws here because I wasn't going to put back in the old screws because they were very much stripping, and I wasn't going to deal with that shit. And other than that, it's actually in pretty good shape. The windshield was a little tricky to get back on with the top on, but I would say it was easier to put the top on with the windshield off. So if you're having trouble putting the top on with the windshield on, this actually probably weighs like 5 or 6 pounds, takes off a little bit of weight, and was easier to get the top on the Jeep. And then getting this on was kind of a two-person job to line up the hinges, but other than that, it's on there good. Looks nice. I feel a lot more secure knowing that this isn't rotting out, that this is all sanded down, pour 15. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Other than that, I didn't get to the bolts back here that hold in the hinges because they were stripping too, and I was like, I'm not gonna deal with this right now. We're into fall, and yeah, I'm feeling it, so I wanted the top on. I didn't want to mess with it anymore because I got the main stuff done. The railing's good, so it's safe, it's secure, and I'm not worried about it anymore. The thing I did remember as soon as I put it back on and it started to rain is the whole thing drips. It leaks everywhere. I got leaking on the driver's side door, got a little bit of leaking on the passenger side door, and we got massive leaking back here. So I don't know if my seals aren't thick enough, because I thought maybe it was like my seals on my doors really aren't thick enough for the hardtop, but the primarily leaks back here. Like, this is just a little taste, but when it starts to pour, it really starts to gather up, and I just get runs all the way down here. But I don't know if I can just get some seals to put over this, or if I can rip these out and put in new seals. That's not going to be something I'm doing right away, but it's something on my list, because now that the railings are done, the only things I've really got are the hinge bolts, the bolts for these, which I really don't need to come out, but I just wanted to clean them up. And I've got some chipping. Like, I wanted to sand this down if I ever get around to repainting, but I had some chipping somewhere. Yeah, I had some chipping right here, right around the corner. Got some chipping right there, so I'd like to take care of that. I don't know if I can get some like putty or something, or some kind of clear sealant maybe to kind of keep this from getting any worse, because that's usually where they start to chip. They start to chip out around the edges, and then you just sort of start to lose a chunk, so I don't want that to happen. As always, a long laundry list of things to do, so I just wanted to make note that the pour patch has held it in really good, the top's on, and it's working well.